Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live. Watch Dogs Legion, UK driving test simulation. What to expect? Just something I decided to do because I'm going over. My driving test is coming up. This month, and I just wanted to get focused. So I'm just going to create a driving test simulation because I've been through the process of doing the driving test. I know what it's like and what to expect. So for my memory, I'm going to give it my best shot. And maybe for other people out there, to put themselves at ease, that you don't have to maybe worry less when it comes to the driving test. So here's the way it goes. I will post this video up in YouTube later after I finish this. Sorry, I'm just going to put my phone on mute. So yeah, I'm putting together this UK driving test simulation and what to expect. So I want to make sure I pass it, the second time, so I'm just going to use the world of Watch Dogs Legion, a UK, because it's UK, it's the streets of London, and there's all these road markings that you would get familiar with in the theory test. They're all there in this game. So it is. So that's why I'm using Watch Dogs Legion as a basis for a simulation. So the way it goes is when you start off your driving test, once you've gone through all the details with the examiner, once you've handed over your provisional and the examiner goes through the form on his device, then he'll take you to start a test. Now, the first part of the test is the eyesight test. The eyesight test is, right, you have to look at something 20 meters away and be able to read it. So examiner may point out a license plate for you to read. Okay, so we'll just say this is about 20 meters and you're to read that their license plate from where you're standing. You have to be able to read it, all of it, because if you're not able to read all of it, you'll fail your test. If you have if you need glasses to see ahead of you in the distance, you better to bring those with you for your test and try not to forget, because that is important. So from where I'm standing, I'm looking at license plate, and I can see that license plate is 2F1Z PEV. And so the examiner would after you have read out the license plate, he will say, okay, that's good enough, we'll continue on. So you are getting into your car, right? So what's the first thing you do when you're inside the car? The first thing to do is you must adjust your seats in a way that's best for you. So you need to bring your seat forward. Your foot will need to be going down on the clutch. Your left foot needs to go all the way down to the clutch. So if you need to adjust your seat forward, you do that. To adjust the headrest, there's that thing at the side of the seat on the right hand side. You pull that lever and that can adjust the headrest, the head restraint. That's important, just in the case, well, you wouldn't want this happening in your driving test anyway, but the head restraint is to keep not only your neck comfortable, but in the event of an accident, is to prevent your head from serious injury, from sustaining serious injury. So that's the first thing you want to do when you get into the car. And then also put on your seatbelt. So adjust the seating to your liking, and make sure the head restraint, you're able to have your head resting on the head restraint, and then seatbelt. Put on the seatbelt. Now, once you've done that, the examiner will ask you the show me, tell me questions. Okay. So, say for example, the examiner may ask you to tell them something to do with the car. Right, tell me where the coolant is. Okay. Right, so the coolant is underneath the front bumper of the car, the front, the hood of the car. It'll be like, sometimes it'll be this here pinkish substance. Some coolant have antifreeze in it. It's kind of like a blue. In some cases, it could be in a blue and white circular holder. It's the only way I can describe it. Like a blue and white bottle that just has coolant in it. It's underneath the bumper. Changing the dipstick oil is also underneath the bumper. The windscreen wash fluid is also underneath the bumper. So the examiner may also ask you how to open up the front bumper, and you can show them that. He may ask you also, for the show me questions, he may ask you to show me the right indicator. So the indicator on most cars sometimes is well, most cars, I think, the indicator's on the left hand side of the wheel, of the steering wheel. So in some cases it could be pushed out for right, or maybe that's for lighting in some cars. Every car is different. It's pull up for the right indicator and then pull down for the left indicator. So he would ask you that and show me that. He could also ask you another show me question, and that is, show me how to turn on the lights. And so you have to look for the settings inside the car where the light switch is. Put it on to dipped or full beam. So once the show me, tell me questions are done, the examiner may ask you to get you to drive off when you're ready. And if you're in a test center, he asks you to go around the test center and then out on the main road. So if you're on a street like this, if you just happen to be on a street like this, you have to make sure that you know, your both sides, the behind you is clear, and you make sure that there's no pedestrians walking out in front of you. So I can't really get out right now because of this fan. Oh, also be aware of motorcyclists. Always check your right mirror and look over your shoulder. Check your blind spot before pulling out. Now once it's okay and safe to go, then move out. Always obey the conditions of the road. Now, to move off, because Watch Dogs doesn't really have a first-person view, you can't really see the inside of the car, but what you want to do is clutch down, put it into first gear first, and so you're in first gear, you just move it along like so. Waiting for our motorcycle to go. Is he going left? No. Alright, well, I'm going to go left. So we need on built up areas, and especially on a street like this, I think you'll be going 20 miles per hour, so you could be in second gear on a road like this. Oh, taxi just pulled out there. Eventually the examiner may ask you to do parallel parking, or to park in a bay. So it's wherever you find a good spot. I'm going to take another left and see if I can find a place to park the car. Can't really park at a double yellow line. But I could park here. So you just pull up close to the curb like that, just roll, clutch down, brake, and you're right beside the curb. So that's parallel parking. Then, when it's safe to do so, the examiner will ask you to move on. Right, the motorcycle just stopped behind me, so I'm able to go out. In the first gear. Second gear. We need to find a good road to do a turnaround. Turn in the road, that's what it's called.
Britain has a long heritage in world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the...
Oh, that's another thing. Do not get too close to another vehicle. Always make sure you keep a good separation distance between the from the vehicle in front, especially when you're in a when you're at the traffic lights. And I'm not sure what those lights are doing. Okay, now it's green. But the taxi is just wanting to turn right, but it's an autonomous vehicle. It just crashed into the motorcycle. That's autonomous vehicles for you. Alright, we're in first gear, move it up to second gear. Oh, I jumped the red light. I shouldn't have. Pedestrians walking across. Green light. First gear. Second gear. Oh. First gear. Stopped at the traffic lights. Clutch down and brake. To come to an abrupt stop. I just need to find a good road for this turn in the road. Amber. Green. First gear, second gear. Oh.
Your safety and security are of utmost importance to Albion.
Why would the pedestrians just do that? Just walk along. You see some people do this, what I have done in real life.
Albion guards are in service in the state. Respect their order.
Okay, could this be a spot for a turn in the road? Okay, I'm just gonna stop it right here. Like, well, actually no. No, I'm not happy with this road. Let's give way to traffic. Always give way to traffic on the right. Okay, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have went down the street. So I'm obeying to the traffic conditions. Oh, oh, green now. Okay, I'm gonna do my turn in the road here. So you have to be parked alongside a curb of some kind like this. Making sure there's nothing on the opposite lane, or make sure that there's nothing coming behind you. Once you have a clear once you have a clear road, then you're able to do it. Not quite clear yet. Okay, I'm gonna reverse back a bit. And a wee bit. There's nothing coming in the opposite lane. There's nothing coming behind me right now. So I'm going to make my turn in the road now. So, oh wait. Opposite lane of traffic. Car coming through there. And there's another car coming behind me. Okay, I'm gonna drop back a bit. Again. Okay, put it in the first gear. Full lock to the right. Then making sure both sides are clear. Both sides are clear. Then clutch down, put it into reverse. Checking that there's nothing. Oh. Checking that there's nothing gonna come at you. Okay. Like so, reverse like that, and then accelerate, full lock to the right, and away you go. Second gear. And stop at the traffic light. Green. I don't know what that guy was doing there. I went green. Wait, was this a 2-lane street? No. So once you've done your turn on the road, the examiner will ask you to do some independent driving which lasts about 20 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to mark a location on the map somewhere, something that could be 20 minutes. Okay, we'll go down to King's Cross. I'm going to time myself. Starting now. First gear, second gear, at a junction, get away traffic on the right, nothing coming, continue on. Oh, pedestrian turning across, is he? Nope, okay. Nothing coming. Second gear. Third gear. I'm down to second now, actually. In most build up areas it's around about 20 miles per hour. Clutch down, brake. Well, I've reached my destination, but I'm going to continue driving. Make sure you use your indicators. Bus going slow. Take the left. This is a 2-lane straight. Indicating left. And when you indicate whatever way you're indicating left or right, always look up at your rearview mirror, give it a nod, and let the person behind you know that what maneuver you're about to take. Alright, clutch down, brake. Always making sure that you leave enough distance between you and the vehicle in front. So I got about 14 minutes left of driving. Green light. First gear, second gear, third gear. Slowing down the second gear. That's a bit dangerous. Got 11 minutes left worth of driving. Indicating left. First gear. Do not do the curb thing. Do not hit the curb, because that could be just a minor tick there. In the driving test, you can get about 15 minor ticks, up to 15 minor ticks. But if you get one serious fault, one major thing, then that's it. If you make a serious mistake, you know, you failed the test. Getting ready. First gear. Second gear. I'm going to indicate a right, nod at the mirror. Green light, continue on. Wasn't fully red. Right, red light. Clutch, brake. Nine minutes left. Green light. What am I waiting for? First gear, second gear, third gear. First gear. Clutch, brake. Moving on. Clutch down, second gear. Indicating left. Nod at the mirror. Okay, stop the red light. I got 5 minutes left. First gear, taking off. Indicate left. Nod the mirror. Second gear. Third gear.
Drone, perform a search.
Fourth gear. Back time to the second. First. Building up in the second. I'm going to indicate right. I'm going to go up this hill. Two minutes left. Oh, do not do that in the driving test. Always make sure to give enough space from a vehicle in front. Make sure there's enough separation distance. What I did would have been just a major right there. That would be a major mistake, and we would have essentially failed the test. You would just be, that's it. Indicating left, not the mirror. Do not do that, whatever you do, because that would be another major thing. You destroyed some property. Nothing coming to my right. We're good. Moving out. Second gear. Now I'm going to go right. Oh, sorry. Okay, turn right. Okay. That was the end of the independent driving. That was the end of that 20 minutes independent driving. And then you just be going back to the test center. So I'm ending off where different from where I started out. Let that boy walk across. If he wants to go, go ahead. Couldn't really see the pedestrian line there anyway. Okay. Wherever base is. Do not hit the curb. Okay, I'm gonna indicate left in here. Let the pedestrians cross. If you want to cross, go ahead. She's just down there. And then when you're back at the test center, wherever that is, the examiner will basically tell you if you have passed or failed based on how you performed throughout the test. So like if you had a few minors, you'd pass your test. If you happen to had a few minors and maybe just like one major thing that you did wrong, and that would be like a serious driving fault, you would have failed your driving test. But if you only had a few minors and your driving was very good, then you would pass. You would pass your driving test. You're allowed up to 15 minors in the UK driving test. But one serious fault, that's it. No license. Well, I hope that was informative. Right now, I'm gonna end it right now. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube. So if you liked it, let me know. All right, see ya.